Alright guys, so I told you that I was going to do a haul of the things that my aunt has given me to resell for her. So I've been doing this for her lately and I thought it would be fun to kind of share with you the things that she gave me to sell. It's mainly vintage toys, so if you're interested in vintage toys, just like to look at them, take a walk down memory lane, then this video you will probably enjoy, and it might be kind of long. So I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna share with you, I do not have everything listed yet currently. There are some things listed by the time this video goes up. Some of those things that are on auction might have already ended, so I can't say for sure like what they will all end at. But I'm just going to share with you some of the things that she gave me. There's a lot of small things, and also there are some things that I'm just kind of waiting on that I might not list yet. Just things that like missing pieces to something that, you know, I want to make sure things are complete before posting them up, just so we can get the most money out of the items. So one of the first things that I listed that she gave me was this baggie full of vintage Fisher-Price people. So I decided, she gave me a whole bunch of vintage Fisher-Price pieces. However, I decided to lot the people up together as their own auction. A lot of people who collect vintage Fisher-Price are looking for the people in general. So most of these little vintage Fisher-Price people are the plastic ones. I think there was one wood one in here and she wasn't in the best condition. Let me try and find her real quick. Yeah, here she is. So this is one of the wood ones. And you can see this one isn't in very good condition. She has like a black mark here on her dress. However, obviously the plastic vintage Fisher-Price little people will sell. But the wooden ones, I think the ones that have the wood bases are more desirable. I think those ones are actually slightly older than the plastic ones. So anyway, I put this whole lot of vintage Fisher-Price people up on auction. It currently has 19 watchers and it is at a bid of $34. So that's not too bad for this little baggie filled with the little people. So we'll see if that goes any higher or not, but even still, I think that's a great price for those. So this next item is kind of crazy. I actually had this as well when I was younger, and I probably sold mine on eBay back like years and years and years and years ago. So this is Daisy Duke from Dukes of Hazzard. Just a little figure. I mean, she is not very big at all. Like, here is my hand in comparison. Very, very sought after, this little figure right here. If you would ever happen to find her in like the bottom of a box at a yard sale or something like that, definitely pick her up. So this little figure right here, I put up on auction. It currently has a bid of $55.99 for this little figure here. So that's really crazy. When I told her that, she was like, nuh-uh. Who would pay that for that little doll? But it is very sought after. So definitely, if you ever come across her, pick her up. All right, next thing, and this was so fun. This is a lot of the read-along storybooks with the records. I have them upside down. Here we go. So I have a record player and I tested all of these. I had so much fun testing them, listening to them, and reading along. So I lotted these all together. This is currently on auction. I started it out at $29.99. Currently no bids, but we'll see if that goes anywhere. I'll go through them. Like I said, this is going to be a long video, but there is a Care Bears one. And just for any information, if anyone like is looking to like bid on any of these things or something. All of these, like I said, play great, and there's no writing or coloring or anything in the insides. This one is Barbie Camping Adventure. There's a Smurf in My Soup. That one was really fun. The Get Along Gang and the Bad Loser. There's Snoopy Come Home. It's Your First Kiss, Charlie Brown. Strawberry Shortcake's Sweet Songs. 10 Little Indians. This one is Cinderella. Richard the Sharp-Eared Reindeer. Jingle Bells. The Gingerbread Man. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Dumbo. And then the last one is Sleeping Beauty. So I listed all of those together as a lot. I did look them up individually just to see if it would be more beneficial to sell a certain one individually, but it didn't really seem really worth it in my opinion. I feel like they sell better when they're lotted together. Now there was one out of the bunch that she gave me that I did put up separately, and that was this Dukes of Hazzard one. I did list this one as a buy it now for $19.99. But again, plays great, and there's like no writing or coloring or anything in the book. So that was the only one I decided to do separately. Next thing was this old baby toy. It squeaks when you press it. It's really creepy but cute at the same time. It's like a rubber fork with this anthropomorphic rabbit head. And it is marked Taiwan there on the bottom. Anyway, I put this up on auction for a starting price of $12.99. It does have a bid at $12.99, and it currently has 6 watchers. So we'll see how that goes as well. We got a little Sanrio My Melodies Goodnight book. So this is from 1982, just a little hardback book featuring My Melody. This here also has a bid. I have it up on auction. I have it up on auction for a starting bid of $12.99, and it does have a bid currently. So I love vintage Sanrio stuff. So there's definitely collectors out there specifically for vintage Sanrio. This here is just an old Hot Wheels belt buckle. This would have come in like a set that I think had 2 Hot Wheels cars in it. It was like a little gift set celebrating Hot Wheels 15th birthday. So it would have came out in 1983. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $12.99. It's in really good condition. I don't think it was ever worn or anything like that. I have this Mountain Dew truck. This is by Ertl. It is marked here. Ertl. It is die cast metal. It hooks like this. So it's kind of like a trailer to haul a car. So this I have listed up as an auction with a starting price of $25.99. These die-cast metal cars are definitely desirable, and Ertl is a really good brand. Cha-ching's going off in the background. This next item is from a company called Tim Me Toys. It is just a plastic boat. It is missing the original stickers. I think it was originally called the Princess Pat boat. I think it might be a yacht. I'm unsure. Let's see. What do I have this listed at? This is on auction with a starting price of $19.99. I did see one sell for around $30, but theirs was in much better condition. So it's hard to say what this one will sell for since the stickers are missing and there is just a small crack here on the corner of the boat. I have My Little Pony Seahorse doll. She does come with her original brush. And this I have listed on auction with a starting price of $29.99. This is a G1 pony, so one of the originals that first came out. And like I said, she does have her original brush. She doesn't have her comb, her original comb, but she does have her brush. So got that. This thing here is so much fun. There is the original packaging for it. The box isn't in like the best condition. This is called a magnetic spinning wheel. The graphics on this box are so cute though. I just absolutely love the graphics. So you guys might recognize these, or might recognize this because it's one of those toys that spin around like woo, like this. Gotta get it going. It's so much fun. I used to love these things. Anyway, this one here I have listed on auction with a starting price of $12.99. It plays really good, and you know, the fact that it does have its original box. Some people really like when toys have their original boxes. It sometimes will, you know, obviously raise the value of stuff. Speaking of, there are a couple of these mask vehicles and figures. These in particular sell for lots of money. If you ever come across the mask vehicles, definitely pick them up. They're very highly collectible. I have a couple of them. This is the only one I currently have listed. This is called the Thunderhawk. And let me see what I have this. I have this listed on auction with a starting price of $69.99. It currently has 25 watchers, no bids, but I have a feeling people are just kind of waiting to bid on it type of thing. But it does have the car in here as well as the figure, and the figure still has his mask. It pops off and you can see, you know, his face, and then the car. And the car does some stuff, like these things on the ends like pop down, the doors open up, and it is missing. There were these two like little bombs that went underneath here, and they are missing. There's a possibility they're at my aunt's house somewhere. If I ever do come across them in our you know, looking through things and I spot them and I can tell her right away, oh, they had went with that Thunderhawk car. You can still sell those separately as replacement parts. They will still sell. I think those actually sell really well as well because it's like one of the first things that go missing. Also the figures as well, and their little like helmet pieces. So I'm not gonna like open the car or anything like that, just because I don't like the plastic on these toys. Like I was telling Eric, I'm like, how do little boys play with these like plastic toys back in the day and not break them? Because even me just like touching it, I feel like I'm gonna break something. So I'm trying not to play with them too much. But like I said, these mask vehicles, definitely keep your eye out for them. I have more to list. I haven't listed yet, but this one is called Hurricane, and I think this one was also selling really, really high. So these were made by Kenner. So let me just grab, I don't know what this thing is exactly, if it goes with this one or not. I'll have to figure it out when I list it. But this is what that car looks like. So again, it does things. I don't know exactly what all it does yet. I'll have to figure it out when I list it. But again, he comes with his original figure with his mask that pops off. So I gotta get these other ones up and listed. And then we also have this one. This is called the Condor. And it looks like kind of like a helicopter slash bike. So I love the fact that these, my aunt, she was really good with keeping the boxes to things and stuff like that. Like original packaging. So that's awesome that these all have like their boxes. So this is the car, the helicopter car. Not exactly sure how it works. Again, I'll have to like, oh, I think they just like, I don't know. We'll have to figure out how it works. But again, comes with its original figure with this little masky piece that pops off. So she also gave me some vintage Fisher Price Little People furniture. So these, there's a lot of like nursery related pieces in this bag. She called me the other day and asked me if I listed the Fisher Price Little People stuff yet, and I had just listed the people, and she said she found a Little People school bus. So I'm gonna wait to list because I also have some vehicles in this bag. These are like the little cars, and there's a helicopter and all sorts of like vehicle pieces in here. So I may wait until I get the bus from her and list all the vehicles separately, and then I'll do like a lot of the furniture and stuff like that. I haven't quite decided exactly how I'm listing everything, or if I should just like do it all the furniture and all the vehicles together in a lot. All right, there was a My Little Pony. I don't have her listed yet either. I do believe this was Princess Megan's pony. So again, another G1 My Little Pony. I need to brush out her hair. I think these pieces go to her. There's a little crown, a comb, as well as this wand piece. This is another instance of I'm trying to decide whether or not to list everything together or to lot it out. Because say someone has the pony, but they're desperately seeking this wand to complete their collection. So they don't want everything else because they might already have the other pieces. So it's one of those things where I'm still trying to figure out if it's more beneficial to list separately or together. I'm really cha-chinging, if you guys can hear that. Same with this guy. I did list him separately. This is a My Little Pony. It's called a Bush Woolly. Let's see. I have him up as a buy it now for $19.99. So if someone is looking for him specifically to complete any kind of collection, I got him. I have these rollers listed together in a lot. So this is a super fun item. These would have come in packages of fruit roll-ups back in the day. A lot of people collect advertising pieces, cereal premiums, and that kind of thing. So I have these as a lot together for a buy it now of $12.99. It comes with all four, and they're all different. They measure up to 4 inches, and they're lenticular. So when you move them, the image moves as well. So each one is slightly different, and they all have names. Like this one is called Figure 8. Not quite sure what it's doing. It's hard for me to see. There we go. It's hard for me to see through the lens, but so all 4 of those as a buy it now together. There was more of these that she had, so I'm just trying to, you know, lot them all together in their sets. This was a little baggie of what appeared to be bubblegum machine vintage charms, or like Cracker Jack vintage charms. There were all sorts of ones These are like little false teeth, everything from that to like roller skates. I mean, there's quite a few different ones in this baggie. So I put these up on auction at a starting price of $12.99. They currently have 3 watchers. I have sold other lots of like the bubblegum machine, Cracker Jack charms before, so these definitely do sell as well. There were 2 vintage New Kids on the Block pin back button pins. These here I have as a buy it now for $10. So New Kids on the Block stuff is definitely collectible. People love New Kids on the Block. I loved New Kids on the Block when I was younger. So those ones are old. Alright, we got an old Mr. Potato Head. Does everyone remember him? He's been on the news lately. But this is one of the ones where his pieces are like the slots instead of the like the pokey kind of stick ones. So let's see, what do I have him listed at? I have him listed on auction with a starting price of $29.99. So he currently, I think, has 5 watchers. So we'll see what he sells for. So I put him all together, like a complete little, you know, he's pretty well complete as far as like, you know, he's got all of his pieces there. But I also have other Mr. Potato Head items as well, which we will get to. There was a vintage Poochie stamper. So I remember Poochie. I loved Poochie. Again, another collectible. Poochie is definitely very collectible. Probably because she's very harder to come by. Like when you're out and about, like you rarely come across, at least me, I rarely come across anything Poochie related. So this stamper I have up on auction with a start price of $12.99. Someone else I think has the same one listed, but they're missing the ink pad. They just have the stamper. So I was saying I have more Potato Head. This whole bag is filled with Potato Head. So basically what I plan on doing with the next one I list, like this one, he's all decked out like a firefighter. I had his, yeah, I think his hose goes like this. There's like other pieces that go to him. So I was thinking of doing him like all with his pieces and selling him. And then I was gonna do, there's also 2 other Potato Heads. And then just lots of various pieces. There's also 2 of these like little, I don't know if these were called Potato Kids. I can't remember, but they were like the little rubber ones for like the tops, and their shoes can be changed. So there's 2 of them in this bag. So I'm probably gonna do the firefighter separately, and then I'll probably start lotting up the various pieces and stuff together like that. So that's probably what I'll do with the rest of that bag. Okay, so here's where it gets kind of lengthy because I have a lot of stuff to go through. I'm gonna try to do this video. It's just like one long video. But this is just gonna be like a lot of little things. Like I didn't even really go through these bags entirely, so I'm not even sure what everything is. I'm not going to be as informative as I was with the rest of the stuff that I've already listed and already researched. There's this robot here. I do believe this is called a GoBot. Again, I need to do a little bit more research. I don't know my boy toys as well as I do my girl toys, but I definitely think this is a GoBot. So there's that. There's a couple of these GoBots. There's a The Simpsons Deep Deep Trouble cassette single. Who is on this? It's DJ Jazzy Jeff on this cassette tape. So we got that. This is another kind of like Transformer and or GoBot figure. This one is of a police car. We got 2 Snorks. I think there's only 2 in here. There might be more. But there's 2 of these. I used to love collecting the PVC figures, like any kind of PVC figures, California raisins, the snorks, just basically anything made out of this like rubber PVC. I loved collecting those types of figures. This is just an empty Lego packet. There's nothing in it. I couldn't find the Legos that actually make this little Santa Claus, so I'll just keep that off to the side in case we come across you know, the Legos that make that Santa Claus. There was a pack of these cards. These are sticker cards made by Panini. I think they still make these, where you buy like the book and then you get the little sticker cards separately, and then they make images using the cards. So there's Masters of the Universe ones. So I'll probably lot all of those together. And then there's also Voltron ones. So we'll lot the Voltron ones together. So unfortunately I don't have the albums to them, but you know, these are the stickers and they haven't actually been stuck anywhere yet. So here's another GoBots and or Transformer. Not quite sure yet. Same with this one. This one's of a space shuttle. You can see his face right here. So, and then his legs come out type of thing. I think I had that one actually. This is an old Tonka metal car. This looks like that, and it says Tonka on the bottom. This is a much smaller kind of Transformer looking guy. Same with this one. You can kind of see he comes out in some such way and is also a car. This is a little Cabbage Patch Kids stamper. So it just stamps a little Cabbage Patch Kids figure. Pretty much the same one that you see right there. Here is a whistle that says Galaxy Rangers? Galaxy Rangers, that's what the little sticker says. Not quite sure what that is exactly. We have a sippy straw cup and creamer. There's no straw, it's just the sippy cup. Looks like a little moo cow creamer. It's really cute. I love the image there on the front. We got a Hot Wheels. This is from 2003, so this one isn't as older. Looks like that. We got another little Transformer guy or GoBot. This is a Cabbage Patch Kids little girl's belt. So that's really cute. It does have a stain here on it, so I'm gonna have to try and treat that with some Shout to see if that will come out before I list it. There's a couple more. Oh, this is like a Transformer. This one here has a robot on the bottom. And then this one is a Hot Wheels pink car. Oh, I found another Snork. Here's another Snork. This one's a green one. Tootin' a horn. Then left in this bag is a little plastic elephant. Very cute. It has like a little charm hook there at the top. There are some old stickers. This one is of a elephant that says awesome. So that was never stuck anywhere. Same with this Hershey's Kiss. It's made of like a fabric material. That's really cute. People love vintage stickers. This is a Cracker Jack tattoo book that has some tattoos in it that was never used. Oh, there's quite a few of them in there. Oh my gosh, how many are there? There's a seal. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, this is the last one. Fun times there. Next is, oh, do you guys remember these McDonald's Transformers? This one is of the chicken nuggets. See, when you opened them up, they turned into little robots. Those are fun. I think I had all of those at one point. Let's see. This is another baggie of like random stuff. So there were quite a few of these. I'm not gonna be able to get this like untangled probably. At least not right now. I'll have to work on it. So I'll have to show you while it's tangled. There were some of these old cloth diaper pins. We got like a, I don't even know what animal this is. I'm not sure. There's some different animals and then just some colored ones. So we'll have to see if those, oh, I think I untangled myself, would sell as a lot. Just these old baby cloth diaper pins. So what dropped here? Oh, this is a vintage strawberry shortcake little girl's necklace. Just kind of like an enamel necklace. This is by Easter Unlimited. Again, this is a necklace and it's just this like plastic Easter egg. I actually had this necklace as well. I don't remember if there was something that it came with that was like inside. I mean, there's nothing in this one. But it makes me think that there was something that was in there at one point. There's some Barbie hangers. I do have a baggie of those. People do buy the older Barbie hangers as well. I can't for the life of me. I'm not quite sure what this is from. I don't know if it's from a Barbie horse, possibly. I'm unsure. I gotta do research on that. Some sort of hair tie. These things, I'm not sure what they are. It's just a old looking Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. They're plastic. The backs of them are hollow. And then the bottoms almost look like they had glue on them. So I don't know if they were like in something or like displayed on something. I'll have to figure it out. There was this old car. This says it was made in Italy. It's like a plastic toy car marked made in Italy. And then the rest of what's in this bag are these little tiny cars. And I do believe these are for the little train sets. So, you know, you, what are they? The HO scale. I always say the Ho scale and Eric laughs at me, but I think it's called the HO scale. So like you have your little train set up and like a little village and stuff like that. And then these little vehicles would go with that. So there's like mail. I'm not going to go through like all of them, but there's mail trucks. There's like old fire truck and that kind of thing. So it's like a whole baggie of them. So when I list those, I will probably list them all together. All right, we're going to go on to some bigger items again, just so we don't get worn out on the little stuff. This is one of those things where I'm going to wait to list it because there is a piece missing in the little Papamatic bubble. One of the dice, I think it's for either the numbers or the letters, but this is by Gabriel. It's Papamatic Bingo. I don't know if you guys remember Papamatic Trouble. It's very similar to this game, except this one's bingo, where you pop the ball thing, this thing here. But you see inside, it's missing the letters for the bingo. And then like, you would just press your little number down, or maybe press it up. I don't know. I don't know which way it goes, but it's like a little bingo game. So I'm gonna wait to list that until I see if we can find the number or the letter. This needs cleaned and inflated, but this is a Pogo Ball. I don't know if you guys remember these. The other day, I was downstairs and I tried to get on it and Eric's like, no, 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 because I am such a klutz. Like, I can't even walk without tripping over myself, and I can't count how many times I've twisted my ankles and broken toes because I'm such a klutz. So he's like, you need to get off of that right now. Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to get on this again. But yeah, this is a Pogo Ball. I don't know if they still make those or not. This next thing is, oh, gross. This next thing is pretty gross. I don't know if I'll be able to sell it or not. It's a kid's Redskins helmet. It's just like a play one. Like, it's not, you know, really gonna protect much. It's plastic. But the foam inside of it is completely deteriorating. So I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to list that or if I can just like wipe down, get all of the gunky, deteriorating grossness off of it and try to clean it up and then sell it. I don't know particularly what I'm going to do with that yet. But if I come to a point where like I can't sell something, or, you know, I don't feel comfortable selling it, I will get with her, see if she wants it back for any reason, or, you know, if we're just gonna dispose of it. But it also had come with the little pants, so it's like a whole little costume, and even like the pants, the hemming on the one leg is coming out. There were the knee or maybe those are the shoulder pads. Just comes with all sorts of little pieces, just like a little play set type thing. I'm not quite sure, like I said, if I will even bother trying to sell that or not. This is a little plastic elephant, kind of like the one I showed earlier, except this one's much larger, but this one is much larger. This needs cleaned off. It's got some gunky bits on it, but this is a McDonald's little play tray. This is from, it doesn't have a date on it, I don't think. Oh, yes it does, 1987. As far as McDonald's play food goes, vintage McDonald's play food can sell really, really well. If you ever come across the vintage play food sets by McDonald's, definitely pick those up. I think she does have some, but as of right now, I only have that tray. So I may wait to see if she wants me to sell any of those and then lot it together with the tray, or try to sell the tray separately. Alright guys, so this is probably where I am going to end this video and make it a two-part kind of series. I'm really cha-chinging, oh my gosh. Okay, so gonna end this video and do a second part because I still have quite a few things to go through and I don't want this video to be like insanely long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. You'll have to let me know what you thought down below, and I will see you next time.